everybody, I'm Mike and this is Entertainment Junk. And wow, we're almost done with this year. Literally a few days away and we're in 2022, folks. It's amazing. And hopefully I'll continue to make videos throughout that year as well. I had a blast doing it all this year. So yeah, that's the goal for next year. More videos, more of me, more of the wolf. But for right now, let's just jump into the video that I have planned, which we're going to take a look at Riders Republic. I have to say, very, very awesome thus far. And the reason this game, or I would say this review is coming out a bit later than usual, is because I really wanted to immerse myself in the game and see if it had long-term playability. I can say without hesitation, it checked off both those boxes, no problem. But without further ado, let's just jump into the video. Let me just get this out the way right now, first and foremost by saying this game is fantastic. It's awesome. It's fun with a capital F, baby. This is my jam. Right now, this is my jam. Yes and yes. Another thing I want to mention right off the bat is that out of all the games released this year and in late 2020 that has been filled with bugs or barely playable at launch, Riders Republic is one of the few that I jumped into and had zero issues with. Everything was there, ready to go, day one. Now, only if we could make this the new trend for all games going forward, life would be great. Okay, so what is Riders Republic? Well, in a nutshell, it's a multiplayer, open-world, extreme sports-style game where you can participate in a variety of racing and trick-based events. Or you can just chill out, ride around, explore this massive world, and maybe discover some hidden items along the way. You know, the choice is yours. The game itself is pretty straightforward. They have you create a character, you're given a brief introduction, then you're introduced to a few NPCs. Yeah, there's really no story mode in the game, and the characters you do interact with are just there to point you to the next big event and say some cringy dialogue along the way. Now, in a typical game, this would be a bad thing, but Riders Republic is a different kind of beast. It's not here to give you story, it's here to give you fun, action-packed, nail-biting fun, and boy, do they deliver on the goods when it comes to that aspect of the game. As of right now, there's about 6 different types of sports you can participate in and master. These tend to fall into one of 3 categories: biking, skiing, or wingsuit related events, with more sports coming in the near future. The map itself is huge, and I mean huge. You have the option to mark on the map, and you can travel to that location in real time while admiring the scenery along the way, or if you're just about getting right down to business, you can always fast travel, which tends to put you within range of the next event you want to check out. As far as the controls go, they're pretty solid and responsive when it comes to performing tricks or racing, and as you become a more skillful rider, you will level up and begin to unlock better equipment, more sponsors, new events to participate in, and bring home the gold, baby! And speaking of events, we can't go without mentioning the star attraction of the game, the mass race, which by far is one of my favorite things to do in Riders Republic. It has you along with 63 other players participating in back-to-back races that will have you switching equipment as soon as you hit the major checkpoints. And let me tell you, this is nothing short of intense, chaotic madness in the best way possible. Not only are you trying to focus on the terrain and making sure you hit all those small checkpoints along the way, but you're also fighting for position with other players who can sometimes bump you off the path or slow you down during the race. Yes, it can be very frustrating at times, but it's also fun and super satisfying when you hit that finish line and you find yourself in the top 20 or top 10. And yeah, as of this writing, I haven't came in first place, but I'm getting there. I'll be there one day. Maybe. Probably not. Honestly, going into this game, I didn't know what to expect or how long it would hold my interest, but wow. This one really knocked it out the park for me. Like, this is easily going to make my top 10 games of 2021 list, no doubt about it. Yeah, the only negative thing I could find with this game is probably the microtransactions, you know? Some of the cooler looking outfits can only be bought with tokens that are only available for purchase using real world cash, of course, which is a bummer, but it's not a deal breaker, and there's still tons of in-game stuff to go after that will still allow you to stand out from the crowd. So we are left with the last question that's on everybody's mind, and that is this game worth your time? Is it worth your money? And I will say without hesitation, yes! This is one of those games that delivers on all fronts, especially if you're a fan of extreme sports or extreme sport games like Tony Hawk Pro Skater or SSX. Even if you're not a big fan of these kind of games, there's no denying that what Ubisoft has delivered here is something unique, something fun, and something visually cool with insane replay value. And yeah, with all that being said, if you get the chance, check this one out. I think this game has amazing potential, and with all the updates they have planned down the line, the future is looking pretty bright for this title. And there you have it, folks. That's Riders Republic. And I gotta say, the game has impressed me from the start. I'm enjoying it now. I'm probably gonna be enjoying it well into 2022. And if you get the chance, definitely check it out. I think you won't be disappointed. But until then, I'm Mike from Entertainment Junk, and I'll see you guys in the next video.